This is Love, myself again, and this is part 9. I stopped off speaking about the altered stories in Genesis, which had been out there for so long. So, anyway, I mentioned that we visited Oakland briefly, Yahweh and I, and Lot, and there is a part of a clue in Genesis 12, verse 6. They wrote that we camped beside an oak, and Canaan is California. Do you see the first letter C and the second letter A? That starts the word Canaan. And the oak that we camped by, it was a clue for Oakland. We visited there. That's in Genesis 12, 6. So anyway, the C and the A, like I said before, is, that's short for California. And so, yet, of course, they're not going to write California in the Bible. That'd be too plain for you. But they wrote Canaan, tomato. But anyway, Yahweh's clues were for you all. The C and the A is short for California. So anyway, deceivers, they had free will at the time to lie and to cheat and to steal. And they had the free will too to tell the truth. But those hams, they didn't. So, nevertheless, after we visited Oakland, we traveled southwest, Midwestern towns, and ended our journey in Bethlehem for a short spell. Bethlehem, Oklahoma. It's south on the United States map and geographically. So it's a clue. It's clues in Genesis 12, verse 8, that we traveled south towards the Midwest, and the word west is in Genesis 12, verse 8 as well. Bethlehem, being called Oklahoma, is Midwest. So in that same verse, you'll see Bethel also, and that name is short for Bethlehem. See, so all those clues, should kind of open the eyes to those who's looking for the truth. But to those who's not looking for the truth, they shut their eyes and this won't matter to them. But anyway, so in that verse, it shows that Yahweh, as Abraham and I, we went to his hill country because Oklahoma mainly has hills. And it's not any high mountains there. So that's a pretty good clue in that scripture. It has also, mostly Oklahoma has flat land. And they call those the plains. So they were calling he and I the walking holy scriptures because we were so spiritual, religious justice fighters. Then later, it was changed to the Bible Belt because Yahweh, Abraham, and myself, we distributed floods of information about our sanctimonial selves. But the editors, they erased our merit, our worth, our purpose. Now, Adam, he came to. And he wore the suit, the body that was labeled Lot, the name Lot. So Father, Mother, and Son was a Trinity. We three journeyed Earth pretty far and wide, passing out articles and flyers of information about ourselves. So while Adam was being called Lot, he was promoting the truth of our kingdom/queendom, saying that we promote love and the rules and the laws and statutes and judgments of heaven are fair, very fair, and not unfair, like Lou had the new generation of Earth to believe. Lucifer wanted them to believe differently. So Sodom and Gomorrah, that incident happened later in our travels, but evil editors who barely, well, they were ornery. They ignore the warnings of whoever adds or takes away words of God's holy scriptures. Woe unto them. It's in the book of Revelation 22, verse 17. But those evil editors and publishers of Christian Bibles, they got busy and they didn't heed God Yahweh's warnings. So they placed the story of Lot, who was Adam again. They placed Adam's story in earlier times, but it happened much later. Sodom and Gomorrah is Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a long story, believe it or not. Anyway, so Yahweh God, as Abraham and Adam in the body labeled Lot, together the two put the bodies up and they went into Florida, being called Mount Zion. They went to build a heavenly city on earth. Please go to the next point.